Okay, again, so what is the introduction should be? How many sentences should it be?
2 or 3 sentences.
How many words should it be also?
From 25 till 40.
Till 40, excellent. And how about the body one? What is the body one should include?
Should include 3 to 5 sentences. The first sentence should be the idea, and the second one explaining the idea, and the third one, in the third sentence, supporting the idea.
Yeah, we support in the number 3 and sentence 3 and 4, or even 5, we support it with the evidence, with the details, with the statistics. It's very important to do so. And the same thing applies with body 2, but we need to take into account that we need to mention a different here topic, the different idea. Okay, so body 1 would include idea 1, and body 2 would include idea 2, with the topic sentence where we need to state what the idea is about, and then explain what is that topic sentence is, and then we support it with the evidences and the statistics as usual. And we come to the fourth one, which is the conclusion. What do we need to do with the conclusion?
The summary for the introduction, but use different words.
We use different word, and also we summarize the main things that already happened during the whole writing. Okay, great. That's very good. Now we know all these things. Okay, what can you see now? This is an article. Okay, it is an example of an article written with an former A-star student. Look at the title. First of all, let's look at the format here. How many paragraphs is this article?
5.
1, 2, 3. This is a completion. And then 4, right? And then 4. Okay, first thing I'd like to see about, do we need to include a title to the article? This is very important. Do we need to do this?
Yes.
Not really, it is not a must to include a title to that, but if you did, it's okay. How about starting here? Do you see this question here? What is that? What is that question about? We call it a rhetorical question, and it's very important to use it. Why? To draw the attention of the reader, to let the reader focus with you. So you might like to start the first thing with a question, a rhetorical question like that. First, the second thing here, look at the type of the language here. What kind of language has been used? Is it formal? Is it informal? Is it semi-formal? I'll give you 30 seconds to decide. Go through it quickly, skim it, and tell me about the register here. What type of language have been used? Is it formal, informal, or semi-formal?
I think it's formal.
It's formal. Yes, true. You're so close to this. And that depends on the rubric and the prompt itself. In other words, we need to read the head of the question carefully. What is the question saying? Is it a school newspaper, or is it like, for example, a newspaper, just a general newspaper? Because the audience make the difference. If you're writing for a school magazine, that means it's semi-formal. If this article is going to be published in a newspaper, then it will be formal. So apparently this is to a school magazine, but the student committed some mistakes, not all mistakes. He committed some mistakes by using formal words. Does this take out of his marks? To some extent, yes, but not complete penalties. Like 1 mark or something, or 2. Not a lot, because the language is very good. His language is very good. Okay, so that means he has some mistakes. Sure, yes, he has some mistakes. but it's avoidable by guidance, of course. Is the well-being of our environment worth our hardships and efforts? So the topic is enhancing the environment. So the environment, hardships, and efforts. This question has opened a can of worms. It had kindled a spirited debate amongst teenagers from all walks of the globe as it proceeds to be discussed, argued, and thoroughly researched. If you looked at the intro here, he started with a rhetorical question, which is very good, has opened the can of worms. He's using idioms, which is very good also. Kindled the spirited debate, also very good idioms and expression. Amongst teenagers from all walks, another idiom and expression. All this will raise the band at the end. So do you see now the type of the introduction that you need to use? Do you see? This is the intro. You need to write an intro like this. Okay? Now, look at body 1, and then body 2, and then body 3, and then the last one is the conclusion. Our environmental health is a factor of crucial importance. This is topic sentence. Topic sentence. And this is the explanation. And these are the details supporting it. Look at the third paragraph here. On the flip side of the coin, you need to state the other words, and we need to say this. How did the student here dealt with it? He said on the other flip side of the coin, on the other hand. Okay, all these expressions you can use. A great deal of the youngest oppose the idea. Myriads of teens means a lot of teenagers nowadays are led astray by the idea of their help insignificant would result in no change. Additionally, he's using a conjunction here and supporting it. However, another conjunction word, but showing the opposing point of view. So look at this here. How many sentences? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 complex sentence here. So 4 sentences. Look at the end here, at the end, in a nutshell. So you can use it, yes, because it is semi-formal. So you can use in a nutshell. If it's formal, you can say eventually, finally, at the end. Even though 1 sentence, then second sentence after all. So 2 complex sentences, the type of sentences are acceptable here. Now, I'd like you to take a screenshot out of that great work, study it, and you know, let's see what are you going to do about it next time, inshallah.
Okay, I finished.
You did? Perfect, perfect. That's very, very good.